good, balls. No good, balls. No balls. Good.
I was gonna say it's like.
Being a little laggy today, so I apologize. So, yeah. First things first, guys. I just wanted to say thanks for joining. We are working on this head today. We were working on it yesterday. We ended up having some video issues. We ended up having any number of problems. So first things first, if you guys are new, please jump over to my Discord. It's creatively_cursed. And also YouTube is the same and Twitch is the same. Hold on one second. Again, working on some stuff here. You Reddit folks, I'm watching over here on this video, so if you guys post some questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Yeah, so let's get started here. We left off working on the back of the head yesterday, so that's pretty much where we're going to pick up today. I was smart and actually threw some of this medium Chavant inside my heat box, which is sadly out of camera, but it's basically just a heat lamp inside of a box with aluminum and reflecting, and it warms up the clay. Doesn't destroy your fingers, makes it a lot easier, more malleable. So let's hope everything's going to start off the way we need it to. Where are the links at? You know, Mr. Farley, I haven't gotten the whole links thing going yet, but I have a Stream Deck. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. I was thinking of you the other day, dude. I was thinking how awesome it would be if you wanted to hook me up with some free beats, man, for my stream. But then I was like, nah, I can't ask him that. So, but just throwing it out there, if you were so interested. I will work on it, though. I want to throw links out. You're on Facebook. Oh, it's true. On Facebook, I don't think I have anything set up on Facebook to jump onto Discord. But if you were on Twitch or YouTube, you could find all my shits. Look, see ya. Yeah, it's getting there. Lindsay has been helping me with the beard for sure. So, all right, let's move some lighting around for you guys here so you can kind of see what we're working on. That'd be dope, dude. You guys have been doing some crazy stuff. I've been watching, I feel like I haven't seen much lately, but your guys' live streams you've been doing with the different artists. Some cool stuff, man. Seems like a lot of work. So yeah, yesterday we left off trying to match this side. Yeah, trying to match this side right here. That light is just destroying. Yeah, maybe move it up here. Yeah, trying to match this side with the other side here. So get these lights up. Hopefully not as harsh. Yeah, that's a wee bit better. Cool. Yeah, that's a lot better. So yeah, we still need to add in this area right here. So yeah, I've had this clay inside the heat lamp box just warming up, just getting cool, or getting warm. Makes it really soft, really pliable, so I can move a little bit quicker than when it's super hard. And you can see it smears a little bit differently too. Thanks for the follow, man. Reddit peeps, bring it home. Yo, Reddit, you guys want to see some better footage? Twitch and YouTube, creatively_cursed. Check me out. Got some 4K going. Theoretically 4K. I don't know what it's actually streaming at this point. Yeah, I was going to ask too. I've been trying to find some new shit to watch. I feel like I've watched everything that's on streaming. Does anyone, I don't care, Reddit, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. Does anyone have any good shit that they're watching right now? I'm dying for some new stuff. Yeah, we made this mound now, so we gotta thicken this part up right here for sure. Oh, okay. I forget who I was talking to. I thought in the profile, it kind of reminded me of a little bit of Bruce Willis action going on, but I don't know. Visceral Records Digital. I know who that is. Thank you for the follow. Mr. Farley, you're awesome. Yeah, dude, I've been using fucking Monster Cat. I'm sure you had heard of it. I'd never heard of Monster Cat before. And, I mean, some of it's okay, you know? I don't know. It's alright, I guess. Just gonna stalk away, man. Yeah, we finally got looks like we got our general mass here. So what we need to do, quite frankly, is just kind of fill in some of these bigger holes. Again, if you guys don't have a heat box for your oil-based clay, fucking get one. It makes sculpting so much easier. It's not hard on your fingers. It's nice. Yeah, man. So I use there's a different dude. I've been going down the rabbit hole like crazy right now, trying to figure out all that stuff. You want to use either Streamlabs. You could use an electric blanket. You want to either use Streamlabs or Stream Elements. It's like an OBS overlay that kind of works with OBS. And then you can create your own or buy. I bought some of my graphics and all that fun stuff off of Etsy. Or you can check out Nerd or Die. They have some really cool stuff on there too. But they're basically overlays. And you can upload them to Stream Elements. So every time someone follows me right now, basically from my understanding, what's happening is it's connecting with Stream Elements, and then Stream Elements is sending OBS the information to play the graphic. It's fucking confusing as shit. But if you go to Nerd or Die, they have whole stream packages of like cool animations. I started dipping my toes for my intro video into Adobe After Effects to do some cool stuff too. So much like anything else, you can totally get lost in the mix. But yeah, I think they're just called like stream overlays. There's any number of them you can find. Thanks for the new follow. High power culture. Although I would never use it for clay exclusively, you totally could use like an electric blanket. You like wrap around something that maybe has your clay inside of it, it would take forever to heat up your clay, but you could totally do that. I highly suggest the heat lamp, given the option. We used a heat blanket with an ultracal or otherwise plaster stone mold that we wanted to accelerate the curing and evaporation process of latex. And so we had a latex monster, like a monster mask mold. We had painted latex into, wrapped it in a heat blanket, turned it on, and that cured it a bit quicker. It was cold at the time, so we were trying to get some stuff done in a much faster way. We're going to switch back. It seemed to be working all over the place here. It's the real fun shit's about to start. We're about to start raking all of the clay. Let's go here. There we go. So, yeah. You know what? I think I'm going to tilt that camera back a little bit so you guys can see a little bit more of the top of the head about what I'm about to start working on. So give me 2 seconds here. There we go. So I'm going to start kind of raking around here. Again, I feel like the masses are pleased. No, the mass that I have back here for the back of the head is pretty fucking close to what it needs to be. So, yeah. So we are going to use the fancy saw blade rake to start smoothing this out. As we do that, it's gonna start showing us the areas that we need to fill in. But let's try and get a little bit more light on that. Yep. Video Hive. I've never heard of Video Hive. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I know. Reddit's being kind of finicky right now, isn't it? I'm gonna have to, glitchy. It's glitchy. Yo, Visceral Records, I don't know if you're still there, man. But if you are, I've decided I think you need to take a little vacay to Vegas, dude. Come visit us. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's totally these gaps, these little holes right here that we'll have to fill. Like I said, once you start raking, you can really see that stuff. Oh, fuck yeah, man. Jesus, how long have you been going to fucking school for, dude? Like, I feel like it's been forever, man. Well, you said license. It's an exam, so it's not quite the same thing. But, rock on, man. Yeah, maybe after COVID, take a trip out here. I'm not gonna lie, living out here has not been as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Prison break. Dottie, I am not planning a prison break. It's the beard, right, Dottie? You thought this beard makes me look like a criminal. Oh, wait, you can't see the beard. Damn, dude, that feels like a millennia ago. We'll have to do another Zoom power hour, man. Random Hollow, yes, thank you so much. It is pretty interesting stuff. This is just the beginning. We're going to be doing so much cool stuff. We'll be casting this bad boy in silicone later, too. Dude, I will totally cast your face, man. We're doing all kinds of fun stuff. Come out to Vegas, man. We'll cast some faces. Random Hollow, this is both. It is a hobby that I've been able to turn into a career. I am working on a project for the company that I run right now. I won't go into too much detail about it, but if you find my Instagram and my Twitter, any of my socials, pretty much other than Reddit, you'll definitely see where I work and likely what this is for. All right, this song's a little bit better. You can see, dude, just how much fucking faster I can work when the clay isn't rock hard for being so damn cold. It's very true, man. Yeah, I did plenty of 95. When I was younger, I worked at a factory assembling chairs. It sucked. Worked retail for many years, man. So I get that for sure. Yeah, you know what? I just started streaming a little bit ago, and I was a Reddit baby for a long time. I've only been on Reddit for a couple of months, so it took me a while to work up to having enough, I guess, street cred on Reddit to actually even stream there. So Twitch and YouTube, that's where I'm streaming right now with all the other cameras, and that's kind of been my main focus. I think Reddit's really cool. You guys are so fucking nice, but the RPAN app for the computer is a little finicky. Can't get it to work quite right. So Twitch and YouTube has been kind of my main focus. You can see, to get a nice finish, you really do spend a lot of time raking back and forth, crossing your rake strokes. I mean, unfortunately, there's no fast way to do this. We're using our handy dandy toolbox from the other night to kind of prop this up. So I have a whole variety of rakes that I'm going to be using today. I feel like before I would answer that question, I would need a little bit more details. That seems like that seems like a little bot question. Can you live on this much a month? Try this thing. So no. And your name is literally Amazon Wage Slave. I mean, shit, I feel like I could probably live on much less than that if it was like, if that was all I had, you know? Most people live by their means in my experience. Not always. Certainly not always. But it seems like the more you make, you just change your expenses. We have some robotic ones that we've added some animatronics into, so we've gotten them to blink. Lots of practice, man. This actually is more of an idealized sculpt anyways. To be frank, I wouldn't say that there's like a ton of at least in this sculpt. I've done plenty of anatomically correct sculptures, but in this sculpt, like, it's again more idealized, broader shapes. But lots of practice, studying anatomy books, whole 9 yards. Let's switch cameras real quick. Yeah, I asked you guys earlier. I'm still waiting for a good answer. What is some shit that is good to watch right now? I feel like I've watched everything there is to watch. Is anyone getting into anything remotely interesting on any streaming service? I'm starving for entertainment at this point. Dude, just got rated. Thank you so much. Warkid PL. Thanks for the love, dude. Thank you so much. Hello, Christian. Welcome, man. I know I gotta. It's a face sculpt, or a full head sculpture. And we're smoothing out the back of the head right now and raking away. We're doing it out of oil-based clay, but it's a full head size. So we're switching around different cameras. Right now I'm working on this area behind the ear. So Just trying to get them smooth looks here. That's a little bit better of a view of the actual some of the face going on. This part's already been really blacked out. The back of the head, per usual, is pretty neglected. So we're doing all that work right now, building out the back of the cranium right now. So there's a lot more dynamic shapes involved in a head, and so even though we got the front half done, we want to focus on the back. War Kid, dude, I'll have to check you out, man. It's really sad. Special effects is not a tag on Twitch. Yeah, I'll check out your shit, man. What kind of special effects do you do? Yeah, it's pretty much like there's not a lot on there for this type of stuff, but yeah, I did do the sculpting tag. Yeah, once this is done, we got some really cool projects coming up. I think it'll be more entertaining than like a generic male head, but for now, this will work. PLPZ. I am a special effects artist by trade, but I love sculpting and mold making, like all aspects of it. If you check out my Instagram or my Twitter, any of those, you'll see a lot of the projects I've worked on. Ton of stuff. I do it all, man. I do it all. I think sculpting is my biggest passion, though. I like the technical side of casting and doing mold making, but something so cathartic about sculpting. Dude, War Kid, that's a whole shit ton of stuff. That's awesome, man. What do you do? It says full face appliances or some wounds, etc. as a hobby. What do you do your appliances out of? Gelatin or like foam latex? I am caressing the shit out of this cranium, okay? I will caress it as need be. Probably should switch cameras. Do it. Pop this bad boy up a little bit so you guys can still see what's going on. Yeah, we're just still trying to add a little bit more mass right here. Dude, Tarman is one of my favorite characters from really any movie. That fucking movie gave me so many damn nightmares. Doing a Tarman would be awesome. Do I usually get a lot of head work? Yeah, man. I get a lot of head work. War Kid, that's awesome, dude. I've just been fucking around with encapsulated silicone. So are you using baldies or super baldies or what? There's a what fucking show? Well, now you have officially piqued my interest, man. What show is it? Yeah, that's fuck. That's a regular one. I think that's just Baldies. Super Baldies was the acetone one. I just got done doing an encapsulated with Super Baldies. A full face. It was a bitch. I think a multi-piece would have been a lot better, honestly. The show is cringe. Hey man, at least you have a fucking gig. There's plenty of people out here doing this bullshit. Not making any money from it, man. So at least you got a gig. Yeah, that movie. I must have been 7, I think, when I first saw that movie. It's so funny. I was just thinking about that movie earlier today. Someone asked me what one of my favorite zombie movies were, and I had said Dawn of the Dead was my top favorite. But then the runner-up for sure was Return of the Living Dead, and or is it? Yeah, it's Return of the Living Dead. And the fucking Tar Man was the biggest reason that movie is one of my favorites. It's just like his movement, the model they had, or I should say the actor they had, fucking awesome. And then, well, who doesn't love, the goth punk chick doing the striptease on the gravestones or the headstones. Sorry, even as an 8-year-old, I could appreciate that. It's a Polish show called Your Face Sounds Familiar. War Kid, are you? I'm just curious. Do you live in Poland? Are you not in the U.S.? You don't have to share. I am. I'm running like 3-4 streams. I'm on Reddit right now from my phone. I'm on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. All of them going right now. It's pretty crazy. Shit wasn't difficult enough. I had to make it more complicated. How long, War Kid, how long you been streaming, man? For about a year now. Is all your stuff just focused on like effects work? Switch over. Yo, Black Phillip. Hope you're doing all right, man. You and yours. Appreciate you even stopping by, man. Interesting. Yeah, dude, if you're interested, I started a Discord in hopes to get a bunch of artists together and posting their work and their favorite stuff. It's the same as my stream title, which is creatively underscore cursed. Where I'm brand new to this, well, to streaming and like Discord and all that. Love to have you there and post some of your work. Trying to build out as many artists as possible because I feel like there's nothing against them. There's a ton of skill involved in like 3D art, but I'm really trying to get a bunch of like IRL, like real artists to the whole like Twitch and streaming and online thing. I think there's like a wealth of knowledge that people don't have as easy access to, and it seems like Twitch and streaming are kind of the new thing. Look at that, Black Phillip in with the information because I haven't set up my stream deck to share that shit yet. Thank you, dude. Oh shit, really? Try the one that Black Phillip just shared. Tell me if that one works. It's shitty that the one doesn't work on my bio. I'll have to figure that out. Yeah, I've been the main one posting there, but if you have cool work, like any artwork that's even inspired you, you know, like anything at all. Maybe the invitation expired. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Well, you know what, Christian, you're helping me out. Thank you so much. I will set that up. I thought I was open. I don't know. Like I said, man, I'm practically a boomer at this point, so. If it wasn't for Black Phillip, I'd probably be doing this stream via smoke signals. You know, dude, I decided I am going to just not put ears on that life cast. When her and I talked, both what I want to do and what she wants to do don't even need the ears, so I'm probably just going to sculpt them off and then pour like a plaster version of the life cast if she wants the ears for something. Or we'll just straight up life cast her ears and do snap molds if we need to. But I want to do some cool stuff with that, so I could try and resculpt the ears, but they're not going to be perfect, so fuck it, just take them off. Same expression you have when Wendy's runs out of nuggets. All right. Dude, I haven't been to a Wendy's in for fucking ever. Dottie, again, Dottie, if you're watching this, just jump over to my page, look at my socials, and you find out where I work, and you'll have an answer to your question. Dude, I'll do that. Warkid, thank you for the offer. I did set up one bot on my Discord. I think it's called like the Me6 or something like that. But I haven't, I also kind of figured, I was like, dude, it's so new. There's so few people. Most of the people there are quality individuals like Black Phillip who joined it just for the love. Can I bring Wendy's home? No, I'm not bringing Wendy's home. Wendy's is the devil. Yes. Yes. What is going on? Yeah, War Kid, for lack of a better word. That is what we're working on right now is the head for one, actually. I do a lot of shit, but that is part of it, yeah. It's pretty much what it sounds like. Yeah, when I started streaming, doing all the art stuff, I was like, I'm gonna leave what I do kind of out of the info. But I have so much work. I've worked, became part owner of the company like 6 years ago. So it's kind of been a part of my life for a long time. So, plus, please tell me your Instagram. It is M as in Michael P or M period D. You know what? Go to my profile. My Instagram is on my profile. It's M period D period underscore Wilson. You know what? I'm going to get this shit figured out on my stream deck, and I will just share that shit with you guys somehow. Dude, I'll check it out. I react to my question. I'm sorry if you missed it. What is the end purpose of this face? Where did you ask that question? Self off a cliff. Dude, I get that. Go ahead. Enjoy your piss and your cleaning. It's gonna be it's gonna be a face that goes onto our products. Again, if specific questions are asked, I'd be happy to answer them, but I don't want to talk about it too much. It's only a matter of time until someone gets a bug up their ass about it. Again, Black Phillip, you're too kind, man. You're too kind. Problem is, I got people over on Reddit asking that question. Actually, that is something we have to talk about at some point. I think I figured out how to take care of the whole Reddit thing along with everything else. It's just gonna. My computer wants me to download things, Black Phillip, that I don't trust, and it scares me. So yeah, dude, this is coming along real nicely. We got our masses pretty equal between this side and this side. See, this camera probably is going to be the best camera. Let's see here. Let's do this. It's kind of hard to see it straight on. I got this camera at a really weird angle right now, but considering this wasn't finished at all, this is actually coming along nicely. Yeah, dude, I think it's still. The lighting I set up for stream is not particularly useful for the evenness of this. It fucking should be. Yeah, the dome jokes have been flowing from Reddit, for sure. All right, let's switch it over. Again, I think, hold on. Yeah, the camera, I think, is pretty wildly confused at this point. It wants to focus on the face in the mirror and also the back of the head. You know, I'm giving it credit for trying at this point. Yeah, dude, it is Monster Cat. Fucking their dubstep selection, but not from YouTube. Oddly enough, man, when I played their YouTube playlist last night when I was streaming, it wouldn't let me remove the strikes. So as long as I play from their actual website, I can remove the strikes. But if I just like stream their YouTube shit, even though I'm paying for the service, at least I haven't figured out yet how to get rid of it. Dude, Brain Dead Panda, that's what's up. Thank you so much, man. Gotta love the panda, bro. Fire, for sure. Welcome, everybody. Not the Shadow Legends. All right. Dude. Oh, finally, this thing is almost wrapped up. The back part, at least. And we can start working on the ears. This is looking excellent. Thank you. Here again, it really wants to focus on the face. We're gonna have to figure that out at some point so it stops doing that. I suppose I could just remove the mirror. Dude, Warkid, I'm gonna check your shit out, man. Thanks for everything. Hopefully I'll be seeing you around, man. There we go. Yeah, man, I'm really trying for it. Dude, thanks for everything too. I saw some of your work you were doing on that looked like a bowl. I was working all day, so I couldn't like totally pay attention to what you were working on, but it's coming along, man. You're fucking rocking it. Yeah, I saw you were streaming today too, and I was like, oh, I can't jump on, but yeah, it was looking cool, man. Looks like you do some gaming stuff too. Besides, I fucking love pandas, man. So you got panda in the name, dude.
So what you got?
Yeah, we got all this lumpy shit up here to work on still. I don't know if you guys can see it here. See if we can put some harsh shadows on it. Yeah, it's not being super kind for shadows. Yeah, see how lumpy that shit is? We're gonna fix that up. You're too kind. You're too kind. You guys can see if I can switch. There we go. There's some highlights and shadows. Yeah. You can see we have all this smooth area here, right? All this is where a lot of the clay that was slapped on the back here met up with the clay that was already finished up on the front. Dude, thanks for the follow. Tulips82. I'm so fast. I'm so happy when I see that follow thing go off. That is one nicely sculpted head. Bubby Donk over at Reddit. Thank you. Any of you Redditors want to see better footage of what we're working on, jump over to YouTube or Twitch at creatively_cursed. You guys can see some lovely 4K action of what we got going on. So yeah, we're gonna fill in these divots. Kind of nice transition going on right here. Yo, Panda, do you have any other cool projects you're working on or things you want to work on? A new armature today? You using armature wire or what? I'll check it out later tomorrow. I'll swing on by and see what you got cooking over there. That is the best description of a fucking art piece ever. You guys got it. If you're not hearing this, it's a panda necromancer raising a raccoon from the dead. Cool. Like I was telling some other people, brain dead panda, man. Like, I'm really trying to get a community of effects artists and sculptors over on Discord. If you're interested, creatively underscore cursed is the Discord. Apparently the link in my bio doesn't fucking work, but I'm trying to get people to post their different work and get, like share their knowledge and stuff that they've learned with new people. And it looks like you've definitely had some experience, at least with that Super Sculpey, which, again, I've only messed around with like once. Like twice maybe. All right, so we filled in those gaps. I feel we can probably start raking now. Dude, thanks for the love, man. That's awesome. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hope you're staying warm back in the Midwest, man. Thanks for the follow, Kristen. I really appreciate it. From GR. Good to see you share. Yeah, dude, I'm trying to share as much as I can, man. Can't watch tonight. Yeah, dude, I'm going to be trying to stream as much as possible. I think Saturdays, I'm still new to it, so I'm figuring it out. But I think Saturdays are going to be my long streams when I actually go out to the studio and do more mold making stuff. But if it's something I can manage to do at my sculpting desk, it's a lot of work to move stuff around, but my whole point of my stream is going to be doing big projects and little projects. I might even, depending on how things go, I was thinking about doing a stream of a really big mold that we're working on. Like, it's really big. And probably won't be able to chat if we were doing it, but I think it's really fascinating for the people who haven't messed around with like fiberglass molds and working on really large molds. Yeah, if any of you guys want to see like at this point, plethora of past work I've done, hit me up on Instagram. All the links and stuff like that should be in the bio. Some really cool stuff that we've, not just myself, but the other artists I've worked with over the years have worked on, and really fascinating. Really covered in clay. All right, let's tilt this down.
It's a circle and it's a long way round. But
Yo, Reddit. Remember, try and hit me up on YouTube, creatively_cursed, and Twitch. Although, honestly, you guys have added so much time, you don't really have to leave the comfort of your little Reddit home. Yeah, dude, for sure. Sounds like you make the best dinners. What was it last night? Was it fucking tuna kebabs or something like that? What kind of culinary experience do you have planned this evening? This fucking song is dope. I like this. Tuna kebabs, that's right, yeah. Dude, with the gourmet shit, man, that's fucking awesome. Bourbon chicken, fuck yeah, man. I've lived off of Cliff Bars today. Remember, you guys, if you're ever doing raking, you always, I was really putting a lot more work into going like that direction, like starting here, pulling back. But if you really want a smooth thing, it's a lot like sanding. You want to sand with a low grit first, your 60, your 100, 120 grit, which is what we're working with this bad boy right now. So I was working that direction. Now I want to start kind of trying to pull down on, in this direction. So. Dude, Panda, dude, I'm gonna start calling you Panda Express, man. That's you make fucking awesome dinners, man. That's awesome. Lately, I've been streaming from the same place I work, so I don't even go home. Dude, if you, yeah, I've watched a few streamers do the 24-hour streams. Dude, fucking more power to them, man. I can't actually imagine sitting in one fucking spot for that long. Yeah, man, I don't even know if it's the sculpting. I mean, maybe if I had like one of those sweet ass desks that goes up and down where you could like, I could choose to be standing, I could be sitting, I could be doing any of that. I suppose if there were like enough people like joining in, but I don't know if you've had this before, Panda, where like you fucking are staring at something, like say, in this case, anywhere from 8 inches to a foot away, and your eye is just permanently focused to it. So you like look around and you can't see shit. I have like a weird I don't know. Maybe it's time that I get glasses. It's time to admit that I'm officially too fucking old. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should switch cams. Yeah, we're going to kind of be focusing on this side for sure. Yeah, dude, that tunnel vision, man. I remember one time I was in a sculpting party. Me and a couple of friends were hanging out, and we were all sculpting at the same time, sitting around just bullshitting. It makes time fly, and you're working away a lot like this. You're just working away, not even thinking. And I swear, like 3 or 4 hours had gone by, and I was just like fucking up on the sculpture doing this, and I fucking had a panic attack because someone had gotten up or something and distracted me. I went to look at them, and they were just blurry as shit. And it was because my eyes had literally like permanently, or well, semi-permanently focused to this depth of field. And I literally I had a panic attack. I freaked out. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Alas, I'm fine now, so that's a bonus. But now I'm weary, very weary of that shit. Did I not switch? Oh yeah, I just spun it. It's still having issues. Would we be better off Cam 3? Oh, hey, you guys get to look at a face instead of just back of a head if I go with this camera angle. Dude, yeah, man, I get that. A friend of mine works on just computer stuff pretty often, and what did he tell me? Was it for every is it for every 60 minutes you spend staring at a computer, you're supposed to like spend 5 minutes focused on something like 10, I want to say 10 feet away. I don't know. I'm trying not to pull this out of my ass, but I feel like that was maybe the case. I could be totally wrong though. Figure out how to turn all those damn notifications off. Move this here for you guys to see a little bit better. Yeah, just like the other side, we're just trying to define a little bit more here on the edge. So, not the edge, where the ear meets the head. Unfortunately, I don't know how much I'll be able to show. trying to show as best I can the behind of this ear. Dude, thank you so much. Selena? Love the beard. Surprised you can see it. Does it randomly stick out when I shove my head in? Is that it? Steeler. Yeah, dude. Did you take a look at that? It was really awesome. Fucking smooth that shit out. I'm excited to see what how it goes. Tomorrow we get final approval on it, hopefully, and we can start molding it. I think it's pretty good. Just got to do some last checks by Matt. It's going to come in and give it a final approval. Yeah, Testicles 1, where's he at? That's the question. My wife is a barber as well. She's the one that manages my beard. Although I shouldn't say that because it's really unruly right now, and I think she would slap me for saying it was her work at this point. It's really my fault. I am like one of the worst customers she's ever had. I can't sit still. I'm pretty sure she thinks about just ending things to me right when I'm sitting beneath her straight razor, so. It's true, dude. I did see your beard. You got a pretty wicked one too, man. Yeah, I'm not good even with I'm not even good going. I hate going to the barber. My wife makes my shit look fucking on point, chiseled, awesome. But every time I feel like I need to like go under like training for how to deal with torture, because I feel like I'm just sitting there for hours and I want to crawl out of my skin by the time she's done. And it looks beautiful. She's awesome at it. I'm very impatient. That's really what it is. Okay, restream, calm down. It's like 30 minutes. It's not 30 minutes. It's like 18 million hours and 30 minutes. That's what it feels like. 30 minutes. It's clay. It's oil-based clay called Chavant NSP. It's a medium hardness. It's funny that you say like wax or clay. Like most people, when they think of clay, they think of ceramic clay, and it is kind of waxy in a way, and it reacts the same way that wax does. I wouldn't be surprised. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure paraffin wax might even be an ingredient inside this clay. I know, that fucking mask dent. Stop saying it's 30 minutes or less. It's not a pizza. It's my beard, and it takes way longer than 30 minutes. I know. So why'd you have to say that? Now you made me all self-conscious about my mask beard dent. Yeah, I've sculpted with wax. I've sculpted with, when I was real young, I made dentures out of candle wax. That's not the only time I've sculpted with wax, but it's what I always think of whenever I think about with wax. And it can be tricky. I don't know where it is, but I actually have a little lamp, like a little alcohol lamp for sculpting in wax. A friend of mine was doing some, what's it called, lost wax casting for like metal, and I sculpted a really cool octopus watch, I guess bracket or whatever for a leather wristband. Buckle. It's a buckle. It had like an octopus on it, and it looked all like something you'd find on like a pirate chest. Thank you so much, Selena. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is a fun process. I've never actually messed around with the metal side of it, just doing the sculpting side of it and the molding side of it. But I don't like metal. I don't like working with metal. It's not forgiving. Oh. Yeah, putting this camera too close to my head, I keep bumping it. It's the sacrifice I make for you guys, so you can see what the fuck is going on. Or at least kind of see what the fuck is going on. I saw this guy, I forget who it was, on Twitch who had like a cool little like neck mount thing for his camera. It's not a big camera like these. It was like a little, just like a little webcam. Looked like one of those things you want to play like hands-free harmonica. I was thinking about doing that. Monster Cat, these fat beats. Tell we've done a ton of smoothing in this area. It's come out pretty nice, defining a little bit more of the ear shape. That's okay. Everyone's got lumpy heads. Again, this is more of just like a, it's more of an idealized shape. I'm trying to do, it's kind of hard to see. Most people kind of have this thing where their ear comes back just like this. It comes back, but then it kind of, I'm exaggerating right now, but it kind of lumps out before it goes back in. I'm just trying to give a little bit more to that shape. Black Phillip in for the win over at Reddit. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. It travels back, goes down, comes back out, and then goes in. It's very subtle. I want to thin this out a little bit more. I want this guy to have more, like, kind of excessively large ears. It's like the backside of the cup of the ear, yeah? Yes? I think? Maybe? I'm not sure I understand that phraseology. But there's always this... Yeah, there's always, like, I don't know. It's so hard to show this on camera. The ear just doesn't come around and then completely terminate, go straight in there. There's like this little lump. It's like a cup. I'll stick with cup. Let's stick with cup. That's what it is. Usually it cups more and then it kind of terminates more down here. There's less mass. Precedes the ear hole. Okay. Oh.
Just give me a reason, something I could go off. Try to fight the feeling. You don't have to love me. You don't have to love me. Something I could go off. Try to fight the feeling. You don't have to love me. You don't have to love me. You don't have to love me. Just give me a reason. Something I could go off. Try to fight the feeling.
When your tools break, it's a sad state of affairs. You can tell we have quite a bit to add to the front side of this still, so it's a little weak, but we are getting the general shape right now. Spent a lot of time sculpting ears and trying to get them to look right and not all the same can be tricky as shit. It's already break away. We might have to fill some of that. Shadow on that. And then that happens. Fucking ears. You know what? That's a great opportunity to show how to fix that. The ear breaks away. You can see it's pretty thin. This was all casted clay into a mold. There's a few ways to fix it. I'll show you one. Handy dandy torch. I'm gonna heat this up. I'm gonna heat this up and then stick it back on. We'll need that to cool down. So a trick you can do if you need to cut it to cool it down quickly. It's actually one of my really go-to products here. Canned air. Interestingly enough, if you tip it upside down, it shoots out really, really, really cold, really fucking cold spray. Basically freezes it. So we want to keep working on this. We don't want to wait for it to cool down. We can just blast it. Seen any of the other videos I've done where I do detail work. This is a common thing that I do to harden clay up. Literally creates like you guys are literally seeing it's like frosting it. It's a really, really nifty tool for sure. All right, hang 10 guys. I'm gonna go put the stream on pause. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. All right, we're back to it. Sorry, I had to get up and do some stretches. Use the bathroom, get a drink, whole 9 yards. And now I have to refill my vape. So much vaping. And you can see, yeah, that ear is officially back in place. So now we might need to add some more clay in there, even as a temporary thing, just so we can work on other parts of the ear without it breaking off again. It should be fine now that we've reinforced it by heating up those two different sides, but who knows. Looking for something specific. Oh, that might be. I have a sculpting tool problem for sure. Way too many of these fucking things, and I only ever use maybe like 20% of them, maybe. Two. Every sculpting tool I have, for the years that I've been collecting them, it's like, oh, this sculpting tool someone gave me. This sculpting tool someone else gave me. Like a little story behind each one. Yeah, I think we're going to have to add some clay into the front of the ear to keep working on this so that it doesn't break off again. So we might as well put in some of the basic structure of the inner ear as well. So we're gonna back this off. Yeah, it broke right here. We don't want it to break off again, so we have to reinforce this area. Might as well put in some, like I said, some basic structure in there while we're at it. Yeah, just because I knew it broke, I really want to make sure that I'm kind of scoring the different clays together to make sure that there's a nice bond. See, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's already flexing. That's because the area right here that meets up with the head is really thin. The thing about ears, when you're sculpting them, ears are thin. You know, the cartilage is very thin. So if you're going for any level of, I don't know if I'd say, oh yeah, fuck it, realism, you kind of need to be careful to, you're sacrificing some integrity by going that thin in this area. You don't want to break it off like I did a little bit ago. And we need to make a nice little ear hole here. Pretty much right here. We want this, forgive my lack of anatomy here, but we want this to actually terminate into the hole. We could wait to put the hole in, the quote-unquote ear hole, which is like this area right here. We could wait to put that in until we put our, what do we call it, this crazy arch thing that goes on. We could put that in first, but it's easier to kind of get whatever depth we want now before I put that in, because I like it to overlap what would be the ear hole a little bit. This is way more excessive than it needs to be, just FYI. I'm just taking out more than I need.
I'm standing on the edge, but I can't let go. I can't leave you hanging all alone. It's running through my veins, feel it in my heart. I know
And that's going to end up terminating inside there.
I can taste on your lips that you're poisonous, yeah, it's true. And it's killing me slowly, but I can't stop loving you. I want you to poison me some more.
I don't want to put too much work into this right now because I have some reference pictures for how the ears are going to look on the front side.
Poison me some more. I'm standing on the edge, but I can't let go. I can't leave you hanging all alone. It's running through my veins, feel it in my heart. I know you're the poison to my soul. I can taste on your lips that you're poisonous, yeah, it's true. And it's killing me slowly, but I can't stop loving you.
You remember from the last stream, this character, when it's all said and done, is supposed to be on the older side of things. If you look at just a kind of a reminder, when you look at older people's ears, the shapes are a little bit more dramatic. The ears keep growing. The deeper spots are deeper. The wider, more exaggerated spots are more wider and exaggerated. Super textury too. You'll usually experience a level of like with painting them too, you usually add, see, there's a little bit of breakage taking place right here. So another trick you can do is, what tool do I want to use? So I'll use that torch. I'll heat this tool up, stick this heated tool inside here, and kind of like just heat up all the clay in this area, squish it back together, and it'll kind of act as like a weld, for lack of a better term. So obviously it gets very hot, be careful. So break it open. There, squish it together. Again, be very careful doing this, but once it's stuck together, you can go through, pull it down. It's amazing. We might want to hit the back of the ear too. So there now, again, like you can feel that this ear now is, for lack of a better term, one with itself. But when you go to start sculpting, again, Like, you have to push pretty hard to even affect the frozen clay. So, might have to put some decent effort into it. I usually have these really sweet tools that I made out of, or not that I made, that I bought out of really tiny, I think they're called jeweler's saw blades. They're very small, but they break really easily. And I think, oh, here's one. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see this. Yeah, so that's a very small jeweler's saw blade. One side's smooth, the other side's a very small saw blade. Makes great for smoothing out detail and raking smaller, hard to get at areas. You can tell, even this one, I think I repaired this one. It's very fragile. You can break the blade or the saw blade very easily. Thanks to all the Reddit watchers out there. You guys are awesome. Just a reminder, you can jump over to YouTube or Twitch and see the high def version, multiple camera angle of this. Creatively _ cursed. Creatively cursed. On YouTube or Twitch. I know that it's pretty limited from what you guys are seeing on my phone, so... And I don't know how much more time we got left in our stream, so... Literally exactly what I was talking about. Usually they just break. This one just straight up came out. Believe it or not, I can still kind of make work. You just gotta be careful. Because it's loose, I can actually shove it in more and it gets more of a, let's see, more of a circular arc. I can also pull it out or squish it in, but they are fragile. The glue just broke loose. I might have to glue that back into place at some point. I talk too much shit. That's what happens. There, you see? Blam. Fucking broke. Curses. I know where I can find super glue too. Unfortunately, it's probably more of an epoxy, and I broke it right now anyways. So thank you, Black Phillip. Oh, damn. Will this work? Maybe? My sculpting tools hiding all under my other. Look at this little tiny thing. I made this bad boy all myself. I think it's made out of I want to say low E G string, or the low E guitar string on an electric guitar is what this little guy's made out of. It's not as harsh as the saw blade, but it still does a rake effect, which is nice. Find some. Alright, I think we're gonna add the really fun part of this. So let's see if I can. We're gonna just block it out. So we're not gonna finish the final look of that, but see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about here. So if you're looking at straight on, the part that we're gonna add right here, believe it or not, you'll see it in a second, but we're gonna add some mass inside the ear right here. And generally, a lot of people don't take this for granted, but if you look in the mirror, the widest part of your ear that sticks out from your head when looking at it straight on isn't actually this ridge. It's the part inside sticks out a little bit further right here. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second here. Not always. Not obviously, everyone's ears are a little bit different. Well, everyone's ears are a lot of bit different. But oh yeah, nice warm clay. So smooshy and very fucking hot. Be careful if you're using heat boxes. Be oh so careful. Go. So there's this mass. It's kind of merged with everything. Comes up and then it comes out and then penetrates and terminates inside, generally under the ear. It's like this weird curvy thing. Let's see what I'm talking about in a second. You guys are like, oh, that thing. I have one of those. And that's right, you do. Fascinatingly enough, again, it's actually from straight on. One of the wider points that stick out. Usually, not always. And it usually has like one direction that goes up, connects up underneath the ear here, and has another piece that curves around and connects underneath here, like little ridges, basically. Might be able to, for the video, kind of define it a little bit better for you guys here. It's like so it's usually like a ridge. Again, this terminates. So again, the biggest reason we're tackling this right now is because we want to be able to work on the backside. But the backside's so fucking thin. Remember, it almost is like stupid wide. It comes out way more than you really think it does. Yeah, so here, let me show you more of a straight on. So now you see, hold on a second, this point right here actually comes out wider. This, like, it really helps to know this. Like, you can see the ridge of the ear terminates behind this point right here. This is not always the case, but it's really common if you're looking at something straight on, that this piece, this like inner ear piece, kind of like protrudes out past the ridge. Little trick I found, and looking at a ton of reference pictures for ears, that you know, you can tweak out on. Again, so yeah, hopefully that you guys find that helpful. Most people assume it's always in. I don't know why. Most people assume it's always inside the ear, and that the ridge on the outer side of the ear is the part that projects the most. It's not always the case. When in doubt, use reference photographs. The hardest part about ears, in my opinion, sculpting, and I have sculpted a shit ton of ears. It's never sculpting one ear. It's sculpting multiple ears. And you need two to match. Sculpting one ear can be pretty easy. And everyone has their own style. Usually, like, I always like to accentuate this little nodule right here. I like my ear. There's a word for this piece. It's totally escaping me right now. Some people get it pierced. I like to accentuate that. I like to pop this out. There's this nodule right here that I like to. Actually, I'll do it right now. You can kind of see. I like to really accentuate that shape. Blam. So now, I don't know if you can see, but this little cavity here is pretty small. Then it comes up, then it jets over to this circular shape here. I mean, obviously, it's not that sharp, but I like to accentuate it. I'm not going to fuck with this right now, because we got a lot of cleaning up to do inside the ear. I'll want almost all of this as smooth as possible before I start restricting how much space I have to get inside there. So, that's something to keep in mind. Oh shit, sorry. Nico King 70. Thank you so much, man. All you Reddit guys, you guys are so fucking nice. Got some fat beats going on Twitch and YouTube. Should swing over there and get a little bit better view of what the fuck's going on. I know it's safe over in your Reddit tube, but I want you guys to see as much as everyone else can here. Again, I might have made that hole in the ear much deeper than I needed it to be, but that's okay. We got some really nice depth going on. Remember, generally this thing kind of terminates down into the ear area here. Yeah, I really did a number on that depth. That's okay. is that part I was talking about. Usually this part, it's going to be a little kind of hard to explain, but once you understand this, it actually adds a lot of dimension to your ears. I forgot how loud I have to talk. So you have this ridge that's coming along. It's hard to explain, but you got this ridge that's coming along right here. Let's see if I can draw it out. It continues up, gets to its highest point here, and then terminates inside this ear, right? This ridge right here. But then there's like an offshoot, like a branch of this ridge that terminates. It's like a Y. It's like a sweeping Y kind of. That terminates up here. So you have a high point here, and it continues down, and you have a high point here. And then this usually is the valley. Not exact, you know, but if you look at your ear, look at other people's ears, you'll see, you know, and then where this high point is here, how far this is out can be higher here, higher here. Just look at pictures, reference points.
This chase heating up now and we'll race till sundown. Just promise me you ain't gonna go south. Still so much you don't know. So follow me on the small dock. Hey, just meet me on the boardwalk. Say what you want, no doubt, no doubt.
Camera lens is not helping as much, but okay. This is how I get sidetracked. I'm like, oh, I just have to thicken this up so I can keep working on the back of the ear, but get in there and you just start shaping it all.
On fire, time to call for help. I just can't stop myself always. Turn it up till we overflow. This chase heating up now and we'll race till sundown. Just promise me you ain't gonna go south. Still so much you don't know. So follow me on the small dock. Hey, just meet me on the boardwalk. Say what you want, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. So follow me on the small dock. Hey, just kiss me on the sidewalk. Say
Dude, Ned. Thanks for joining, man. It's always good to see you, dude. I'm terrible, man. Do you do the Twitch thing as well? I'm sure you must with as much as you're into video games. Been far too long, for sure, man. How's the dad life treating you? Every Wednesday. Oh, dude, I'll have to check you out, man. Sorry, guys. Give me a bit more shadow on that. Iowa's cold. Dude, I have no doubt about that. Heard Michigan's getting hit pretty hard right now, too. Oddly, even here in Vegas, man, it's fucking cold as balls. Yeah, dude, I'm actually on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Reddit right now. Simulcasting, man. That's what it's all about, right? YouTube's not really going anywhere right now. Like, I just started it all, so you hear that, guys? If anyone wants to jump over to YouTube, give me a follow. That'd be super helpful there too, man. Yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I may have bitten off more than I could chew initially. Been a lot of fucking problem solving and figuring shit out. It's been an experience, though, man. I've actually enjoyed it. Lots of problem solving. When shit works, though, when it goes well, it's awesome. Yeah, my Facebook's pretty much locked down just for to kind of friends and family, so I don't really, the Facebook thing, I don't know. We'll see how well Facebook treats me in the long run. My Twitch name is creatively_cursed. It's the same as my YouTube. Oh, dude, that'd be awesome, man. I'd have fucking appreciate it. I still gotta learn how to do that. I've had so many people cool like do some rating stuff on me or for me, and yeah, man, that'd be awesome. I'm growing, man, slowly but surely. But I've only been doing it for like trying to make regular thing of it for about 2 weeks now. This is definitely one of the more tame streams. I've been trying to do some bigger stuff. We did a whole, like, I think it was like 4 or 5 hours of a head cast a couple weeks ago that went really well. Been doing some makeup streams too, some gory horror makeup streams as well. But I gotta finish this fucking project before I can move on to the next stuff, which is gonna be so much fun. Bam! Dude, what time is it over there right now? It's gotta be pretty late for you, no? Dude, Ned, you're awesome, man. Thank you so much. Using all my sculpting tools. 9:41. Damn. It's probably like negative 31 degrees too, right? Yeah, dude, you're a homeowner now too. I wanted to congratulate you on that. That's fucking awesome. It sounds like you got a pretty sweet little life going on there in Iowa. Really? Huh. That's true. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm trying to think what even is like a major city in Iowa. I'm spacing out. What is the main like big city in Iowa? There's got to be at least one, right? Yo, Reddit peeps. Looks like my time's running out pretty quick. Thanks for all the love. But looks like the stream's gonna end shortly. But if you guys want to keep watching with some fat beats and some high quality video, jump over to YouTube or Twitch, creatively_cursed. And watch there. We got some close-ups of what we're doing, but again, thank you so much for hanging out, Reddit. We'll be probably going live again tomorrow, so keep an eye out. Ned. Thanks. See ya. Yeah, I'll see you too, man. I'm gonna be on for a little bit longer. It's just like Reddit apparently is kicking me off, so I'll be on Twitch and YouTube for a little bit longer, and Facebook. So just a heads up. That's right, guys. Reddit, get your asses over to YouTube, Twitch, creatively_cursed. Do it. You know you want to. Oh shit. 2 minutes and 53 seconds left of airtime. Phantasm. It's not supposed to be anyone specific. It's a customer request. So it's a custom. It's just a custom face. It's kind of an amalgamation of a few different reference pictures. I personally can't really see it in all the things, especially not on Reddit, but I think it personally gives me a little bit of a, I don't know, Bruce Willis a little bit, I feel. Oh, damn. Yeah, like I feel like it gives me a little bit of a Bruce Willis feel, personally, but I could be wrong. Guys, head over to YouTube, Twitch, Reddit. I'm losing you. I'm losing you, Reddit. You're my homies. Yo, Reddit, did I mention we have fat beats going on over here at YouTube and Twitch? You guys just get to hear my mouth breathing right now. Creatively _ cursed. Dude, Reddit, you're losing me. Head over to creatively cursed _ creatively _ cursed. Twitch and YouTube. 43 seconds and counting. It's crazy. I'm getting all fuzzy. It's a trip. It's all done, guys. Fucking Reddit, man. They kept me going for a long time, so props. Props to them for sure. They put their effort in. You know what I'm saying? They totally did. Oh, you're Miss Ned, Mrs. Is it Mrs. Ned? Miss Ned? Anyways, you're the only one that still calls me Riff, and you have a special spot in my heart for that, and I appreciate it so much. From back in the day, God, I'm so fucking old. Thank you for joining. Just working on some ears here in all of its glory. Camera needs to do a little bit of focus. That's interesting. How are things going over there? I was just talking to your man. He says it's cold. I can only imagine. Vegas has a special way of being cold. It's like it lure you into a false sense of security cold. You will always call me Riff. You know what? Thank you. That nickname's almost too cool for me, so I feel like no one else did it, but the fact that you did, that's awesome. That no one else accepted it. Oh yeah, I'm digging this ear. I'm digging this ear. You guys should come out to Vegas. Hang out, you know? Maybe after the plague ends, if it ever does.
got too comfortable. Who was right and who was wrong? I had you running in circles, you had us fighting on purpose, but still I take the blame. With all the cracks in the pavement, it felt like nothing could save us, and so I walked away.
Interestingly enough, until maybe 2 years. So I was living in, in San Diego for a long time, for like 10 years. And I'll put up maybe 2 years ago, it was the first time I visited out here. I mean, honestly, I can't say much for Las Vegas, except for, like, obviously it's a city, and it's not just the Strip like everyone thinks it is. Here's how I put it from the people who've spent some time where we grew up in, in like West Michigan. Like, it's like a city made out of nothing but a bunch of 28 streets. Like not nearly that many freeways, a ton of surface roads, but they all put off Reddit. Yeah. But they're all basically, a bunch of 28 streets. Like, we're super busy, tons of lights. I haven't even been to the Strip since I've lived out here. I've avoided it like the plague. Had to put the child. Oh, dude, I'd say I get it, but I don't have a child, so I do have a new puppy. It's not nearly as much work as probably a child, but I do understand. I understand it. But yeah, I don't know. Come out to Vegas. It'll be awesome. We'll have drinks. We'll hang out. If you guys wanted to go to Strip, we can go to the Strip. I've been there a couple of times, just not since I've lived here. Alright. So I really want to get the back of the ear finished off. So we're gonna turn this. Now that I have reinforced, well, done way more than I needed to, but now that I have reinforced this, I just want to, I don't know if you guys can see, I need to do this. You motherfuckers make it out here. I will do all the things. That would be fucking awesome. I didn't even know. You want to hit Kiss mini golf? I didn't even know there was a. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that there's a Kiss mini golf. But I would totally do that. I suck at mini golf. I think that's kind of the point of mini golf, but I do. And I will totally go to the Strip. We can go to the Strip. Do all the fun touristy stuff, because again, I haven't done it. I'll even save that for you. All the time I've come out here into Vegas, even before we moved out here, it was always for work, so I always had to like do certain things. So I didn't really explore, which I'm okay with, but the casinos are a trip for sure. It's like another world inside fucking casinos. You guys should. The nice thing about Vegas, here's what I will say. One of the nicest things is because it's such a touristy spot. I just keep chancing hell, but I could call this Vegas. Yeah, but is that it's generally cheap to travel here because it's such a touristy place. Like, even my flights that I've looked at for going on vacay are pretty cheap going in and out of Vegas, just because it's such a fucking tourist spot. There's so many packages. A friend of mine's getting married back in Michigan, so I got to head back there for in September, and I was pricing it out. It was like $150 round trip. I was like, shit, that's awesome. I don't know if I would, I think it was Coach. I'm a tall guy, so coach doesn't treat me too well. But still, that same trip from like San Diego, which is only like 300 miles away, was like $600. It is pretty awesome. Again, I don't travel much. I don't know how much you guys make it out of Iowa, but or if you do I don't. My geography's a little off. I don't know if you guys try and make the drive if you ever take trips back home, but flights can get stupid expensive. You make the drive, it's about 7 hours. Okay. Yeah, it would take me, I would say reasonably the better part of 3 days if I wanted. I've thought about it. My wife and I, Lindsay and I have talked about it, but if you take like a week vacay or something like that, at least half of it's going to be, for us, it's going to be like driving. But it's nice because Vegas is such a touristy spot. Like everyone's like, hey, I'm coming out to Vegas. I'm like, good. Let's hang out. Have some drinks. I did that drive from Grand Rapids to Long Beach. Oh my God. Dude. I've done it once too. Well, yeah, once. From Grand Rapids to San Diego, which is literally, actually, you went further, I'm pretty sure. Dude, did you go through like the middle of the U.S. route? Like through the mountains, or did you go you probably went through that versus the desert, or did you go through the desert? I went through the desert, all fucking Hunter S. Thompson style, man. But I know there's like another popular route that takes you, I think, up through the Rockies, and a bunch of switchbacks that can be terrifying from my understanding. There were a couple I went through that were equally terrifying. Went through the desert, worth it. Yeah, dude. It's an experience for sure. Yeah, when me and my pops moved me out here, we went through the desert for the move. I was driving my 1990 Lincoln Town car. You guys knew me when I had that thing. And couldn't go over 65 the whole way out. It just burned oil afterwards. And yeah, going through the desert, man, I was like, really hope we don't break down. We only stopped one place. We went and saw a fucking Tombstone. Saw a fucking lightning storm over the desert. It was fucking cool as shit. No shit. Wait, where did you see the drive-in theaters from Back to the Future 3? Also, I could think about when we were driving through it was fucking the movie Tremors, dude. I was like, some fucking graboids are gonna fuck us up. That's why I'm just saying that's where my mind went.
Cause I won't forget what it feels like, taking a chance when it feels right, knowing it's a mistake, and doing it anyway, and holding on to those late nights, never to sleep in the daylight, knowing our hearts will break, and doing it anyway, cause I won't forget what it
That's fucking awesome, man. Yeah, that road trip, it's worth it. Anyone should take that trip just to experience it. Except if you can sleep through, I think it was Oklahoma. I think you're winning if you can just sleep through most of Oklahoma. Stay awake from Missouri. Probably sleep through most of Texas if you can. Arizona's pretty badass. Nevada state, like, did we go through Nevada? God, I don't remember. No, I don't think we went through Nevada. Came too south. It was Arizona. Nebraska, okay. There you guys go. I don't know. You can see that ear, that detail. We definitely did a lot more. If you compare it, like what we've done there, right, compared to there, we've gotten a lot more definition, and we'll have to basically copy this on the other side. But I think we're about to wrap up the stream in general. Ned and Mrs. Ned, thank you so much for stopping by for sure. It was great seeing you. Had a lot of really cool friends stop by today. Got a couple of cool raids and some hosting. So thank you so much to everyone. Again, we're trying to build a community of artists and like-minded individuals who are inspired by art, whether that's sculpting, painting, illustration, whatever the case may be, on a Discord called creatively_cursed. So we're inviting everyone to come join the Discord to help grow that community. It's creatively_cursed on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So please swing by, show some love, do some subscribing, all that fun jazz. I really appreciate everyone who came and visited today. You guys fucking rock. The people that came over from Reddit, thank you so much. I'm going to try and stream again tomorrow. As you can tell, sculpting, it's a long process. And we have the other ear and still the other back of the head before we get to some of the fun stuff with facial texture on this guy. So one more time, thank you everybody for swinging out and visiting me on this live stream. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be doing it again. And in the next couple of weeks, I will be establishing a schedule for everyone to stop by and visit. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Catch up with you later.